And we're back, y'all. Thank you for watching today. Go ahead and hit that like button, my people. You know that it helps us out a ton. And, of course, it helps you because it helps us keep bringing you these stories every day. Now, y'all, pay attention. This is the Paralegal Reacts channel. This is not the main channel. I'm going to keep saying that. So make sure if you're not subscribed, this is the second channel. If you're not subscribed, go down to subscribe because on this channel, I'm talking about some topics that I don't normally touch. You know, I'm going off. Today's the Diddy verdict. I think I'm going to cover that today. You know, I wouldn't cover that on the regular channel, at least not now. Back in the day, I would have. Anyway, y'all, we're going to be talking about Ian Roberts. You know, the guy from Guyana who came over to the United States, made a life, lived the American dream, and apparently, and we're about to get into this, I haven't watched this report yet, but apparently he was out here inventing things and making things up and tricking people. Yo. Let's go ahead and hop into this report. You've heard about him, and if you haven't, you're going to hear about him now. Let's go ahead and hop into it. Y'all, I had finished this video. I was just about to upload it, and I see here that Dr. Roberts has been charged. He's been charged with crimes by federal prosecutors. So I'm going to go ahead and put this snippet in. This is just a late addition to the video. That's why you don't have my camera. Watch the whole thing because you're going to see me talk about the things that I was leading up to before with my camera and everything. Oh yeah, I'm just using some B-roll of my face there. So anyway, let's see what he's charged with, and then we'll continue with the regular video that I had already prepared for you about his fake doctorate and his voting and the grade rigging scandal and all that other stuff. Let's take a look.
Breaking news right now in the case against former Des Moines School Superintendent Ian Roberts. The Justice Department has taken him into custody. Federal prosecutors have charged Roberts with one count of being an illegal alien in possession of firearms. Roberts made his initial court appearance today. Meanwhile, Roberts' former school district in Pennsylvania says it may take legal action against Roberts and the search firm used during his hiring process. The Mill Creek Township School District Board of School Directors says it plans on holding the individuals who, quote, misled the district accountable. Now, in Des Moines, Roberts falsely claimed he had a doctoral degree when applying for the job 2 years ago, but was hired even after the school board learned that wasn't true. There's been a significant fallout from parents and even political figures who are criticizing the district's handling of Roberts' hiring and tenure. Larissa Leone looks deeper at the situation.
Since federal agencies released proof showing that Dr. Ian Roberts is not authorized to work in the U.S., many are questioning how he was able to secure the position as the superintendent of the state's largest school district. Jackie Norris, chair of DMPS school board, defending the district's hiring process.
In hindsight, I think there is nothing we would have done differently because we followed the process. I think and quite honestly, this is the process that many employers use all across the country.
This week, the U.S. Department of Justice announced that it is investigating the district's employment practices. In addition to federal inquiries, the Des Moines School District is facing backlash from several Republican political leaders in Iowa. Today, Representative Ashley Hinson posted on X saying, in part, the Des Moines School Board hired Roberts knowing he had lied about his resume. This legal immigrant con man with a weapons charge and an active deportation order shouldn't have been anywhere near our kids, much less running the largest school system in the state. Earlier this week, State Auditor Rob Sand released a statement in response to Roberts' detention, saying, I have been alarmed by government figures in both parties being so quick to leap to conclusions or ignore known facts to rile up their bases. This evening, Norris released a statement saying, quote, the Des Moines School Board is also a victim of deception by Dr. Roberts, one on a growing list that includes our students and teachers, our parents and community, our elected officials, and Iowa's Board of Educational Examiners, and others. We reached out to all the school districts where Roberts claims he was previously employed. 2 out of the 5 responded to us. In Pennsylvania, the Mill Creek Township School District confirmed that Roberts served as a superintendent from August 13, 2020 through June 30, 2023. The district stated that Roberts was hired following a vetting and searching process conducted by Ray and Associates, Inc., a national education firm. Mill Creek Township also indicated the district received all required clearances, including an FBI background check, and no disqualifying events were identified. The district noted Roberts completed an I-9 form and provided eligible documentation. The Baltimore Public School District also issued a statement regarding Dr. Roberts' time there, saying, quote, Ian Roberts was employed with Baltimore City Public Schools for a total of 7 years and 10 months between 2001 and June 2010. He served as a teacher for 5 years, resident principal for 1 year, and principal for 2 years. However, the district did not comment on the hiring process used for Roberts.
All right, y'all. So, he's in big trouble, right? Now let's go ahead and pop into this report that I originally had recorded for you all.
Another round of allegations is surfacing against Ian Roberts, the former Iowa superintendent arrested by ICE agents last Friday. Roberts was hired at multiple school systems across the country despite having criminal charges and deportation orders. On his 2023 job application obtained by the Associated Press, Roberts falsely claimed to have had a doctorate in urban education leadership from Morgan State University. The university confirmed he never completed that program. Roberts is also accused of registering to vote in Maryland. His name, birthday, and address appears active on public voter rolls.
Now, y'all, one thing I'm doing on the main channel is I'm covering the Maine voter scandal where the federal government is asking Maine, hey, send us your voter rolls, and Maine is saying no, okay? So this is a prominent example of one of the reasons why the federal government would want to see the state's voter rolls. Don't you think? I mean, like, you may have people voting who are not United States citizens in federal elections.
Those state election officials say records do not show a voting history.
And as we know, Roberts also spent nearly 8 years working for Baltimore City Schools. New tonight, we're learning he's been accused of pressuring teachers to change students' grades while serving as a Baltimore principal. Fox 45's Rebecca Pryor live with some of the details of this for us. Rebecca.
Yeah, Mary, as if this list of allegations wasn't long enough already, Roberts is now being tied to Baltimore City's long-standing grade-changing scandal.
As the controversies surrounding Ian Roberts continue making headlines nationwide.
He's a well-dressed brother, though. I give it to him. My man got style.
Tonight, Fox 45 uncovering an old lawsuit revealing new allegations stemming back to his time with Baltimore City Schools. While serving as the principal at Friendship Academy of Science and Technology, a teacher accusing him of pressuring staff to improve students' grades without cause, even for classes they never attended. The teacher, who was later fired, suing the school system and Roberts for wrongful termination. The lawsuit alleging Dr. Roberts' actions were meant to make a failing school appear successful. That was back in 2009, but the lawsuit wasn't filed until 2013. In turn, the school system successfully arguing the statute of limitations had run out. BCPS also claiming the teacher harassed and threatened school leaders, including delivering a bat to the HR department with a letter reading in part, "I hope it feels good to beat a teacher." Another message reading, "This is why children are not learning."
All right, y'all, I'm going to pause that there, and I'm going to go to this other
And that breaking
report.
news from Des Moines school leaders on Dr. Ian Roberts' resume. They say Dr. Roberts provided an initial resume to JG Consulting, the firm that helped DMPS with the search. That resume said he earned a doctorate from Morgan State University. During the background check process, the degree was flagged as not completed. The resume was then revised to note that Roberts had not finished a dissertation, which is required to earn a doctorate. Board members had that revised resume throughout the interview process. School Board President Jackie Norris said in a statement tonight, the Des Moines School Board is also a victim of deception by Dr. Roberts, one on a growing list that includes our students and teachers, our parents and community, our elected officials, and Iowa's Board of Educational Examiners, and others, end quote. The district also tells KCCI Trident University was listed on his resume for a doctorate of education degree. We did reach out to the university this week to see if Roberts had completed his doctorate, but have not yet heard back. We do have team coverage tonight on how Roberts' arrest is impacting how Iowa schools screen new hires, as well as the impact on the DMPS community.
So, y'all, looks like this guy, first of all, when he was first arrested, everybody came out and said how great he was. So on some level, he was apparently doing a good job at whatever they wanted him to do, even though he might not have. And I don't even know what the qualifications were to do the job. Maybe he met the qualifications. Maybe the doctorate was over and above. Maybe he didn't need it. I don't know. But it also seems like he was lying. You could even call it scamming, maybe. And that the Iowa public schools had enough information to know, and they flagged it. He's registered to vote in Maryland, which shows a fault in the system. He's lying on his resume, which they flagged and they knew about, and they overlooked it, which shows a fault in the system. And he's involved in a voting scandal, and he's involved in a grade rigging scandal, which all of a sudden now everybody knows about this. So I'm not here to throw him under the bus. This is people do things, right? We all know that people lie, people cheat, people steal, people do what people do. So while he's definitely responsible for his actions, there are multiple layers of system that are put in place to catch that and to prevent him from becoming the superintendent of a school system that failed. So you can't stop people from doing what people gonna do, right? Is he responsible? Is he culpable? Yes. But the system didn't have to let him get to such a high level. So that's my opinion of it. Let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment down below, y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the Paralegal Reacts channel. Again, hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Love y'all. We'll see you back in the next one.